Greetings, everyone. Welcome back. Greetings, everyone. Okay, so I'm an artist. I play, I write, I act, and dance. And believe it or not, I also do martial arts too. Um, so the point of me doing this video is because I'm not too sure I'm not too sure whether or not I will be able to come back to school. So as a few of you know, I'm a I'm currently a senior. I'm facing my last semester, but like because I'm facing some financial issues, I won't be able to continue in school at the moment. But don't worry, like I'm the ones that you're supposed to be worried. That's why I'm making this video. Um, I have been sharing like my passion with a lot of people along the way, through my first and to my first years of college, even though when I had to move uh, in the dorms, about La Vega. Um, so I was very passionate. I was like, okay, let's go. I will be able to fulfill it, right? Even though I'm going to like this hard time or whatever. Um, you know, so I've been getting in contact with people about it too, like how, like, at least to guide me the right way, the right way that I know that will be able to help me not to get, not close, but like really close to it, or like at least to like not to be like the whole picture of it, the way that I want to be, but like to be the canvas, you know what I mean? Like at least to be able to like paint the surface of like the type of artist that I want to be. Um, like one of my teachers said, you know, he said like it's either be late for you to like reach that level, which I already knew. Like a few of you been watching me on IG, Facebook, or even TikTok. Yeah, sorry for that. So like I was saying, like I won't be able to fulfill everything that I wanted to, but I will be able to be closer. So like back to it. As my teacher was saying, said to me, you might not be able to be the type of artist that you want to be, but you will be able to be a good musician or a good artist. And like I said in the beginning, I do play, write, art and dance, and believe it or not, do martial arts. And I will set up a story for here, which like I've been setting other interviews too. Uh, my dream always has been being an actor and a musician, and also as well like just make my music like here or there. Like if I'm inspired for something, go to the studio, work with the co-writer, writers, and with the producer and the musicians too, and then be like, okay, this is like my vision for the song. This is this is the vibe that I want for the song. Like, okay, how are we gonna do this? Because like one thing is like I do write, yeah, but I do write as poet, and even that like my poetry is not like I say, like it doesn't have those fancy words that most of the poet has. But like I have my vision, which I have been sharing with other people too. But at the moment, I haven't been able to work on anything yet. So yeah, but to my dream is like I wanna be able to work in the big companies, you know, even if like I don't wanna be like a boss, you know what I mean? Like I don't wanna be just going in there and be like, okay, show me what you guys got, and then be like, okay, I don't like this, or like do this way, and then I'm just there like sitting down and like telling people what to do. I wanna be able, if I'm have the opportunity to be a boss, okay, I'm gonna be a boss. But I don't want to be a boss. I want to be a leader. So if it is, for example, in the music department, for a video game or for a movie or for like any type of like series or documents or whatever, I want to be able to sit down with the producer or with the musicians or with the composers in that area. You know what I mean? That they contact like whatever how they decide to go for that route of that in that project. So I want to be able to be on those places. Also, as well, I want to be like I wanna be a co-writer or writer, write music for Chris Brown. The biggest people: Chris Brown, Jason Derulo, Charlie Puth, uh, Ed Sheeran too, Bruno Mars. And so others artists that I also like too. Um, and like you know, and also if I get the chance to be, okay, let me say this. Let me reword this. It's like the type of artist that I want to be. It's like I want to be involved in everything, in the entertainment industry. But like I don't want to be the type of artist that I had to go aside with like 10 to 20 bodyguards on the back and like up front of them because like they're afraid of like they can be out in the public because people want to gonna go crazy and be like, oh wow, it's Johnny Nike, like oh wow, oh my god, you know how you most of the fans get. So it's like if I get to that level, you know what I mean. Um, in like the next 2 to 3 years, I mean, no, but like if I get to that level, I don't want to be like that. Although I know I'm pretty late for that type of like fame and horrible behavior. But it's like the type of artist that I want to be is like I want to be famous, I want to be popular, but I don't want to be Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be like the Mona Lisa. Like everybody wants goes to see it, but nobody can actually like get closer to see it. Like it's like okay, we all know the Mona Lisa, but nobody's familiar with the Mona Lisa. You know what I mean? Like I want people to actually get to know me. It's like at the end of the day, I'm human. They're human too. Like I'm doing something that it connects to them in a deeper level, or like an emotional level, or in like a spiritual level. Like that's another thing. You know what I mean? But it's like I want to be able to be recognized as a human, as an artist that is humble. And it's like I'm sorry, the community is wobbling a little bit too. But it's like yeah, I want to be able to like also to like travel like one of my teachers he does like he just go around the world playing the guitar, classical guitar in this case. Um, and yeah, basically what I actually need is a team, which well, that was one of the main reasons that I came to school too. Like it was like okay, I wanna find my own voice in art, which I already found it, which I already knew what I wanted to do. Uh, you know, at that time, which I won't say it yet. Um, but like you guys will see it once I get there, like I'm pretty close to get there. I just start making you know the type of art that I want to do. But it's like like we are at the end of the day we all have to like hold on tightly to our dreams because it's like they ours. We dream about it for some reason, and like we all live once. Like life is meant to be lived. So like yeah, like it's just that. So like I know many of you have said like, yo, wow, when are you gonna drop music? Like when you drop music, like you guys get excited about it. Me too. But it's like beneath the surface, beneath like this part that you guys see laughing or like getting like happy when you guys say that, it's like man, I need money, you know, because like sorry, because at the end of the day, to be a musician or to be an artist, some kind of artist, you need money because you gotta look presentable. You gotta smell good to um, you gotta be like kind of like on top of the last technology, although that you don't need it, but it's like you actually need it if you wanna be able to like match that kind of area of music, or like unless that you were like most of the artists that have been like sorry the sign contracts, like all of that thing, like they do some stuff for like all those artists, and it's like okay, now you're the new thing, like you guys know the samples, Justin Bieber, um and other artists too. But it's like it's like the artist is like a fever. It's like It's like Marvel, like the hero from Marvel's, um, Marvel, like how we say in Spanish, like Marvel, or like the Power Rangers. Like every time there was like a new superpower, like a new super ranger color, it was like, oh wow, I wanna be that ranger. Oh wow, I wanna be the hero. It's like like even that, like you all know, like these big companies are not even like what they used to be, and you guys can see it, like I can see that too. And it's like, I'm gonna end up one way or the other, like working like the way that I'm right now. Just start making a small stuff, which I'm working on some stuff, and then like ending up just making my own in a small company or independent company in some kind of way. um or like I don't know. And like other thing too is like in the last past 4 years that I'm already in college. Yeah, 4 to 5. Yeah, 4 years, 5 years. No, not crazy. But like yeah, in the last this like 4 years, like in the last past 2 years of my, no, year and a half of my college, I discovered that I have been learning of playing the wrong instrument in a way. Like a little bit of me is like, which you guys will know when I start doing my own music and art too. You guys will know about this. We heard about this stuff and know more, a little more about me too, to my art. But it's like I have been learning the wrong instrument in a way that I'm trying to say is like I did born around musicians, artists, doctors, for health, nurses, doctors and nurses. Like I have born around success. That's put it like that. Um, and it's like most of those people's, like, you guys know I'm from Cuba, so we are great in music and all this stuff too. But it's like most of these people. Oh, and sorry, and also I've been also I also was around uh, uh, professional athletes from boxing. Um, that is like, you know it was like one day you hear next with this musician, boom. The next day you are with professionals, like boom. Doctors and nurses and like intellectual people, like boom. Then the next day you are with athletes, boom. And it's like I'm all of that, but it's like this is what I love. These two, boxing, martial arts and stuff, and music or art in general. Uh, and it's like uh, one of these musicians. He used to be part of one of the most biggest, or not orchestra, but like groups in Cuba. He used to play the piano. He's now, I believe that he's not with the group anymore. For the last past 10, yeah, 10 to 12 years probably. Um, yeah, he used to be very close with my father. I guess I guess he used to. I guess he's part of my family too, but I'm not too sure. Or it's like some kind of like my dad and him kind of born, in the same neighborhood, something like that. I didn't really pay much attention to that because it's like, like my dad, he worked with musicians too. Um, so it's like he doesn't play instruments. Um, but like yeah, you know, um, that's what he used to do, and it's like I used to see the piano when he was doing it. I was like, always was like, wow, the piano. Like I remember one day I used to be next to him, and it was like I was playing the piano, like trying to making him with the fingers what he used to do. But it's like I remember then like he played, and then I got up because I got scared, remember, because like I jumped because I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Like I just jumped and went and said to my dad, and like I believe that he told my dad to put me in classes, and then my mom put me in piano classes, but I always had this problem. I can't read the music sheet at all. I mean, I can't read the music sheet at all. So it's like, in Cuba, those times, back in those days, um, although that we have a lot of musicians and famous, songwriters and composers that um, like they don't read the music sheet or anything. They just play naturally, which that's kind of like what I have too. But I never had like developed. It's a person that I went to like sh- she and me we never got along, and it was like you know like it was I used to go to the classes, um, and it was like when I was very little. But like when I used to get home, I couldn't understand. Like I was like like looking at the music sheet like treble clef, bass clef, treble class, bass class, or like bass clef, treble clef, and and then like bass clef again, and like in the particular of the song because it was for classical. Like I remember that she told my mom in front of me like if he can read the music sheet, he won't be a successful musician. He won't be a musician. Like all musicians need to like read the music sheet, but in fact, it's not. You know, like Beethoven, Bach, Mozart. They were busier. Are like they were just naturally they were very gifted, but still, like Beethoven, he couldn't like even write his own music. You know what I mean? Like he has to have like one of his students to do it for him because like at the end of the day, it's like you heard the music in one way, and then you play it in that way, but it's like in paper doesn't match it. Like it doesn't make sense, kind of, if you know what I mean. But it's like like I decided to get back to that I was playing the wrong instrument. When I started playing the guitar, it was like okay, I can see what I'm doing. Not that I can understand it fully yet, but it's like okay, I know if I play this note over here, I also could play it over here. But if I read to this part, it's like okay, it's gonna, like I still have to learn about it, but it's like there is different ways to play it on the guitar than the piano because it's like no matter what it does, it's like Topocraft though is there, you have to play it in this exact way, in this exact place. Um, and then it's like that's when it's just C major. But like when it's like you had like B flat, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like you have to play in all the different ways. It's like I get confused. But it's like when I heard it with my ear, it's like okay, I have to play this one, or I tried to match it and then I found it, and it's like I have been in the wrong place in a way, but in the wrong place I found the right person. Not in a way, but like basically yes. It's like so now I'm just being like working on this part, like just to like try to get my foot again in the game, which I'm already in the game, but it's like I'm late in the game. Um, and so I didn't want to sound like it would be like streetwear or whatever, but it's like some kind of like that. Like I want to do this, but it's like I need to be guided. I need to be helped. You know what I mean? Like I need somebody that can instruct me to the right path. So like I see myself doing the stuff that I want to do, living the life that I want to do, but not I'm not looking for the word pursuing because do want to pursue it, but it's like not pursuing that I'm rich because I'm rich, not pursuing that I'm famous because I'm famous. Um, like pursuing that I'm famous, that I'm popular because I work for it. You know what I mean? Because I have worked for it and I deserve it, or like I earn it. Um, but like yeah, that's what I wanna do literally. But like yeah, I don't wanna make the video. I didn't wanna make the video this long too either. But it's like I have been thinking about this the whole time. Like my I wanna work on my stuff, but I don't have neither the money to get the gears and to work with the people that I wanna work, or like to call people and work with those people. Um, I don't have the money to be guided, to be instructed the right way to succeed the way that I want. Um, and yeah, guys, if you would like to support me, um into like get back to school and finish this financial hardship, or if you guys just like to like help me with my private education that I'm having right now. um Sorry, the weather. uh, I'm gonna leave the links down below from my GoFundMe and my Amazon wish list, which is from my education list. Some little stuff that I actually need and that I know that will be able, that is going to help me. Um, but like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I actually didn't want to be the beer this long, but like, yeah, leave for like below, in a comment below if you would like to, talk to me in private, like see how you guys could help me on, support me. Uh, I believe that my link should be somewhere in the channel. Uh, I do use IG. Uh, or if you guys like would like to Gmail, how you guys feel comfortable with. Um, Stay warm because it's cold, and always stay happy. So see you in the next video, which I'm not sure when it's going to be, but like, yeah, peace.